But yeah, RimWorld's winter tomorrow. For anybody that's not aware of what's going on with RimWorld, is I have like 259 people, and we have winter on its way. Like literally, should be in the next stream or two, depending on like if my base gets attacked and I have to like slow down time to deal with that or not, right? And the only problem with it is that I don't really have enough food for the amount of people that I have. So there's a very, very possible chance that I could lose my entire colony to like winter, unfortunately. So yeah, it's been quite stressful, and I'm hoping that we've done enough for them to survive. I'm guessing this place is going to have a dog in it. So I did some car mechanicry stuff. Nice. Very nice. I did some shopping too. Oh yeah. Anything special? Did you get some ingredients for a recipe or anything? What is going on down here? Spikes? Interesting. I haven't seen one of these places yet, so this is fascinating to me. Let's shut that back up. Oh, you get a sketchbook. Nice. How... That's actually not too bad of a size. I would not try to hold up a zombie apocalypse in there. I'm guessing there must be one in here. Yeah. Sounds like there's one coming up this side. I don't know where he is. I didn't want to say a dog, but that's what I was thinking as well. Yeah, no, something like this place just makes me think that there's going to be a dog in it. I can get down without... Oh, hello. You're not who I was expecting, where I was expecting. I'm guessing I'm supposed to go through that little opening. It's probably got, like, holes in the walls and shit. This one's unlocked. Alright. What else? You got a new ID and passport? Oh, yeah. Nice. I don't know about you guys, but, like, passports in Australia are, like, $600 something. They're fucking expensive. Yeah, they're, like... I don't know, they increased them after COVID, I think. So they're really expensive now. They used to be, like, $300. Used to be about $350 or whatever last time I got one. And I normally just keep one in... I keep one up to date so that, like, I have one of those, like, 100 points of identification if I need it for something. Because more often than not in Australia, you need, like, if you got to prove your identity for something, I think it's two... Oh, bunny! Come here. It's, 2 ID things, like a government-issued ID, and a passport normally is, like, all 100 points, and you normally just have to back it up with one other document. So it's usually worth the time to have one of those. R.I.P. Bunny. Yeah, that was unfortunate. This bunny just happened to be in here. I need, like, food and meat so fucking badly that, like, I don't mind, like, just, like, capitalizing on a moment like that. But I'm actually out here looking for a cooking pot, like, desperately, desperately looking for a cooking pot. Also, welcome in, Argyle. I like the pancakes part of that. Do you prefer Argyle or pancakes, or Argyle pancakes? Let me know. I tend to like default to one or the other. Honestly, I don't remember how much new passport costed, but I think it's like 80 or 90 euros, maybe 100. As far as I remember, I think euros are more expensive than Australian currency. Because I've got at least one Patreon member that pays in euros. It's like $1 or $1.50 or something like that, but it translates to double that for me. So if that's the case, then it's probably like, if it was like 100 euros for you, it'd be like the equivalent of 200 for me, kind of thing, for the same thing. I'm also trying to get some of these while I'm out here, some of the books and shit. I just don't have a lot of room. I've got like a temporary spot, but I'm out here trying to find a cooking pot, so I'm going like to buildings and shit. Although this fog isn't helping me find stuff. Either is perfectly fine. Most people pick pancakes, as Argyle is a bit more cumbersome. I don't mind Argyle. So fun fact is, you might, oh, some of you might know, I like picking like names that have like an A in it. Like my cat's name's Azula and stuff. So like we had a choice of, was it Zuko or Azula for Azula? And we've got Phoenix, and yeah, I'll normally pick an A name if I'm like making a game character or something like that. So I don't know. I'm more likely to like default to it. Plus, as long as I can say it, it's fine. And when I think of pancakes, I think of this, I don't know if he's like a TikTok streamer or something. There's like Mr. Pancakes, who does some like really weird shit in Minecraft, which is fucking entertaining. You know? So that's where my brain goes with pancakes. That, and it will make me hungry. It'll make me so hungry because I normally stream and then eat. There's another storage place. Car place. That place, okay, let's go in here and see if I can get to kitchen, unless it's like super, super high. It's a 3. How do I get in here again? I'll figure it out. Oh, here we are. Descend. Nope. Spoke too soon. Hey Shadow, welcome in. How you doing? What are you up to? Any news on your motherboard? Is it in transport? Or is that you'll find out tomorrow that's locked? I think that's where I come up from. Thank you for the follow, Argyle. Here we go. This is how I get in. I knew there was a way. I just want to kind of get into their kitchen and see if I can steal their cooking pot. I know that this goes all the way downstairs and I don't want to go all the way down there. I just want to get in as far as the kitchen. That's all I want. So we'll see how this goes. What else is there? I'm always watching... No, I don't want to go that way. It's up here. I'm always watching Minecraft on YouTube. See, I never really... I haven't played Minecraft ever. But I also... Because I haven't played it, I also don't tend to understand too much about like what I'm watching and stuff. So it's not one of the ones that I look up. Oh, alright. I know this place reasonably well. It's just my ability to jump lately has been subpar. Sorry. I didn't have a chance to deal with that. This is not the kitchen. It will take me inside. I think the kitchen's on that bottom floor. Alright, well, let's see what we can do in here. Is real maple syrup a thing around the world? It's huge where I live. I mean, we get some maple syrups. A lot of the time you got to be really careful, read the packaging and stuff, because a lot of the time it's supplemented with sugar instead, so it's not actually maple syrup. You're normally just buying like a sugar syrup or a maple flavored sugar syrup. I actually do like real maple syrup. I like the taste of it. I have it on pikelets specifically. So I'm a bit of a weirdo. So most of the, we already know that, but most of the world has like pancakes, right? And I never really grew up with pancakes. I grew up with pikelets. And pikelets are kind of like a sweeter cake kind of fluffle thing. And I don't want to fuck with her water at the moment. But yeah, I grew up with those as like the thing instead. So I have like either butter and honey, or I have maple syrup on those, or sometimes if they've cooled down I have like butter and jams on them. But they're not really the same as pancakes. So when I would go out somewhere and I would actually order pancakes, I would always be like kind of disappointed because I'm like, these are so dry. I'm like, they're not sweet. And I'm like, these people have completely fucked them up. And I just didn't realize that they were two completely different creatures for like a long while. Because like, we just made them the same. Like I make them really big sometimes, or I make them smaller occasionally. Yeah, in here. I could probably crouch down and get in here, but I'm just going to take this out for the wood. What's it? Is reach... What? Is reach the service already? Oh, nice. What else? I want to take that. Hold on. It's reached the service already, and we'll get some news tomorrow then. Nice. Oh, of course, I don't have any lockpicks, do I? No, I can do it without. Let's get some news tomorrow then of this week. Oh yeah, that's fair. A hot take, I don't really like syrup on pancakes. That's fair. Are we talking about you, or are we talking about food? Just gotta clarify that one. I won't elaborate on that. We'll just leave that where it was. I must have had a lockpick. I don't know. I say some like sus stuff every so often. It's mostly just to see if somebody's paying attention. There should be... I think my person's hungry. That makes like a growling noise every so often. I might have fucked up a lot in here. We'll see. We'll see how this goes. This is both. Lol. As long as she stays trying to break the wall. Come on. Yeah, stay down, stay down, stay down. I don't have enough stamina to deal with you and I'm running out of it real quick. Okay, that was actually lucky. Because I think the kitchen, yeah, kitchen's just over here. I just want to... I don't know why it's still doing drama music. I also don't like, if you guys hear like the little snarling, growling thing that says that my person's hungry, I hate that it does that. Because I often think that there's a fucking dog. And there's not. Let me get my home cooking magazines. Alright. Hey. Was that hair safe? No kidding. Yeah. No, I decided not to get lockpicking because I'm like, I didn't need lockpicking last time in experimental. It was completely useless. Don't get it for the first area. So where did I walk into? The one building that has like a shit ton of pickable locked things? Because there's also down in the basement, there's a big section. I don't know if you're coming out of there or if you're in a different room. Let's shut that just in case. You in here? No, you're in the next room over. Tell you what, let me loot this and I might get out of here. So there's like a big basement area down the bottom that has like a morgue type thing and crypts and all sorts of stuff, and it's really great for loot, like heavy duty loot, if you can get all the way down there and stay alive. But I don't want to go down there. I just want to get some stuff out of the kitchen, and I was hoping to find food. Oh fuck, you guys are coming down from somewhere else. I must have woken you up from one of the rooms. I was hoping to find a kitchen cooking pot, but this place didn't have one. But what I can do is I can let myself out. I've got to find where the garage was. No, mate, you stay over there. Stay over there, I don't have stamina for you. Actually, hold on. Do I have stamina in general? I've got shitty water, we can drink that. Was it? Somebody is. What? I missed something. I think it's very cozy to watch. What? 7 Days to Die? It can be. Like, it's very different experience to when I was playing with the integration on. It was just non-stop chaos and stuff. Hello, there's stuff up there. Whereas at the moment, it's not too bad. And yeah, I agree. Base building is like great cozy. Unless you're trying to build like I did on the last big map. Like, I should be safe for just a second. I'll show you some... Let's see if I've got my last big base on here. Yeah, so I built that in, like, not experimental, but the previous one, and I had the countdown to experimental to get it built. And I had Twitch integration on and warrior difficulty and feral sense, and every time I went outside, I had about 5 minutes before I'd die. And getting the resources I needed for this place was just fucking mental, and that was stressful because I couldn't go anywhere and survive because everybody would kill me within 5 minutes. So yeah, that was quite a challenge, that one. But getting to actually like roam around now without the feral sense on like the regular kind of difficulty, without the Twitch integration, has been pretty nice. I'm gonna risk it. I don't have lockpicks, it's fine. There is corn here, I can risk this for corn. I will get some tiny bit of food that's in this area. And get cotton as well. Whoa! Whoa, no, fuck! Oh, fucking hell. I do need more meat, but like, come on. That was a trap. That was bullshit. Fucking hell. What was the somebody is thing? So I really like maple syrup once, managed to get a real one. Quite smoky, love it. Makes me want to eat some pancakes right now. Lol. I don't know what the reference for the little face thing is, but I do want to... So Wednesday I'm doing art stream this week, right? And I will be drawing an emote. I'm going to see if I can maybe draw two, because I'm going to use one of the ones I've already made and like see if I can reuse it for a different face expression. So I'm hoping maybe I can do two in the space of one stream. We'll see. We'll see how I go. But if I can, I want to make that, you know, the XD kind of like smiling, over enthusiastic kind of like happiness thing. This expression. Hold on. Let me put it in chat. Nope, not that. Where the fuck? I want to make that expression. And yeah, it's gonna be interesting. I've got like a template I'm gonna work with and see how it go. I'm doing that this week, so hopefully we can actually have an expression that we can use around here for that. What else is it? Yeah, so base building is generally pretty cozy. I like designing my own bases. Last time I decided to redo my very, very first base I ever had, which was the big water tower. And that was a lot of work. It was very stressful, and I had until experimental released to get that done. And then I found out that experimental was going to be released about a month sooner than I was expecting it to be. So then I had even less time to get it done. So yeah, I'm kind of like still just adapting to being able to just actually play the game, because that map was nuts. And everybody tried to kill me like non-stop with the integration, which was great. It was kudos to everybody for getting a chance to actually like, you know, take me out of the base and like force me to get out of building every so often. But I generally like to do building, harvesting, cooking. I like to do those kind of things. Normally I play with like a group of friends and family and stuff like that, and we have like a community center, like a central base that we all kind of call home and all bring home resources to and share. So if somebody goes out exploring, you know, somebody else might get some armor from it, or a hand-me-down armor, or I might be in the base like making some food or something like that. But because I stream across like midnight, basically 10 p.m. until 2 a.m., right? A lot of like my friends, family and shit can't play at the times that I stream. So I've been mostly solo playing, and one of the few people that can get on and play isn't available at the moment to play. So this one's mostly just me until he's available to play. And then, I don't know, I guess he'll be experiencing the game for the first time, and I'll probably be like much further ahead. I know that that place has food, but I want to find... That place isn't going to have a cooking pot, but that farmhouse might. Yeah. Yeah, no, we're pretty... Normally, we're pretty, like, communal, which is nice. Or work together and stuff. It's fun. Sometimes we're, like, I don't know, make havoc for each other. It's great. Let's... Oh, fuck. No, 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 no. No, no, I don't need this. I don't need this. I also have, a fear of dogs, so... Like, I've owned a dog, but the game doesn't make this whole situation better because I've been mauled by dogs a couple times. So, yeah, I have that kind of reaction to when I find a dog. I can guarantee you I hate Dog Day. And I appreciate the fact that it costs people money to spawn dogs on me in integration. Fucking hell. They got me out. What? Got meat now. I do have meat. The problem is I need a cooking pot. There is another... There's a kennel over there. So my problem is, usually where the kennel is where the dog's supposed to be, but it was like over there. So if you find a kennel, or if you find a dog crate somewhere on the premise of a lot, there's going to be a dog somewhere on that premise, just to give you a heads up. So yeah, I learnt that one over time. But I'm glad I've got the gun, because if I had to take that thing on like face to face, whoop, shit, there's no way I would have got it done. It looks like it's supposed to take me up into roof, and I bet there's meat in there. But I just want to go in here and just see if they have a cooking pot. Because the meat, I'll get better health benefits out of it if I can boil it or cook it properly. I love how there's like multiple entryways in here instead of just one. That's insane. But the other thing too is I need a cooking pot to be able to boil water. And even if I get a... Jesus, that snap scared the shit out of me. Even if I get a, what you call it? One of those water catcher things, rainwater catcher things, I won't be able to purify it, so it'll be still, like, gagging on the shitty water, unfortunately. There looks like there's upstairs, but I'm not going to bother to go through it. I might try to... I don't know where home is from here. Dew Collector was a sad update. I agree with that. I have... viewpoints on that. I'm not particularly a fan. I've expressed that like I could understand, like, you know how like I'm not really one for like camping and shit, but I do kind of like know a bit of survival shit, right? So you know how people can get like this little like drink bladder type thing, and you can kind of like hang it up and it will kind of settle the crap to the bottom of the bag and you can get water and stuff out of it or something like that. Like I could consider that to be like a half decent addition if they didn't want to have the glass. Like I understand that having like 50 glass jars in a backpack is a little ridiculous, but you could use like you could find bottles, like you know how you get polymers and stuff, like the odds to find like a pure water, like you know the water bottles, right, and be able to reuse those for water would be great. Like I would love to be able to reuse a water bottle and like go and fill it up in a stream and then pour it into like the drinking pot to boil and shit. That would be fine. If you boil it, let it cool, like maybe it has a little bit slower process or some shit, and then you need to have a bottle to pour it back into or something, fine, you know. So, but then again, I have like 9k of rocks in my backpack. Yeah, some of it's a little bit makes no sense, but I also do go out and spend like hours mining away and filling up my backpack with stuff. But I mean it more from like the sense of like, you know, they might break or something. Like if they wanted to replace the plastic with glass with plastic or something that wouldn't break, which would last a bit longer in a survival scenario, that makes sense. At least for like running around and stuff. But the water update, the only one I sort of said about it was that, like, you know how you had the little thing on your head that you helps purify water so that you can drink from the streams and shit? Like, I kind of wanted them to do like one of those survival straw things that help like clean the water so it's drinkable, or something along those lines, like, or maybe even just a bladder type thing that you could collect water. I still want the ability to collect water. Like that was actually something I enjoyed about the game, was being able to kind of go to a stream and collect up some shitty water, and as soon as I had the materials I could boil it all up kind of thing. Like I went to the stream earlier and I took myself down to 8 health over and over again. I got myself the perk that gives me like 1 health over time, so I can at least recover from it. And yeah, I am trying to get enough like water and stuff to not die, because the first time I died from like severe dehydration, and then I died from basically I was hungry and then I started getting dehydrated as well. So I got to the same point where I kind of couldn't do any hits. I couldn't really do anything to go and like get water. The moment I'm kind of having the problem with hydration again. I don't have space in my backpack. There we go. So I made like this temporary spot. I don't want to stay here. This is not where I want to be. But I just need a spot that I can just put down some shit and maybe like cook up some meat. The only problem is if I cook up I could make corn, maybe. I don't know if that's going to affect my water, but I'll go for it. That's going to give me heaps of food. The problem is I can't boil up the water until I find the cooking pot. That's the problem I've got. Although I did just get a pistol, so that's going to help me clear some stuff. Dump whatever I've got in there. Dump the pistol, the seeds. I'm still keeping seeds. I don't want to keep the charred meat because it takes away water. But I will eat some of the corn when it comes out. I'll have some of that in a moment. See how that goes. Like, we can't collect rainwater. The other thing too is so I've been playing Once Human a lot at the moment as well, right? That I play that on Fridays, but I've been using my random game night / monthly art stream Wednesdays to also play it as like an additional day of the week, right? And the biggest thing for me is that I like, it takes away the water when you cook it, but it gives you more food. Damn it. I like the fact that in Once Human, it only catches water when it's rained. I don't mind that. I think that's really interesting, especially since 7 Days likes to rain a lot. So you'd think that that would help it. See, it only gives me 2 health, but I can get food and health back out of this. I just can't get water. I can drink the shitty water, or I can save that and let's go drink from the puddle. Let's go drink from the puddle with the person in it. They'll do it. They'll get us water. It's nearly nighttime. I don't like leaving stuff open like that, but I know that just over here, there's a drain, and I can drink from that for a moment and fix myself up hydration-wise. Not gonna, like, do me good, but fine. It's an alternative water source. I was joking that it's basically like, you know, death-flavored, like human-flavored tea bag. See, there's this guy down here that's clearly our tea bag in the water, so it would be fine. There we go. Don't punch it. Jesus. I'd love to see this water going down. There's my dysentery back. That ain't gonna help me in the long run. I'm gonna take it down to about 8 health if I can manage it. Can you find water purification tablets? No, but it would be great if you could have that. But no, the idea is what you're supposed to do is you're supposed to find this thing that you can put in your hat that allows you to be able to drink water from a source like this cleanly, which would help me a lot. I don't know how much hydration this gives me at a time, but it's like at 142 at the moment, so that's not going to do too much, but it's going to serve us a purpose for a bit. I'll get my health back over time. But yeah, the idea is that when I go back to base, I want to just check how much polymer I've got so I can kind of show you what the purification thing is. And there's a mod that you can put on your armor for drinking water straight out of it. Also my arrows. I don't know what this is about, but they're everywhere. That's kind of the other thing too, is because I never used arrows until like recently. I just keep finding them places. Okay, so let's have a quick look. Polymers. I have got... Where is it? There. I've got 138. I might be able to make it. I think it's a pipe that... I don't know if it's mechanical parts of the other one. It's that and something else. It's duct tape and something. I don't like emos. A waiver. Where the hell did that come from? Also, don't rip on emos, because like emos, goths, and e-girls and e-boys and all the other things, like they're all basically the same category, different generations, and I was goth, so you know, that's basically kind of saying you hate me too. Scrapped. Maybe I can make it. Make one of these. I've set off away for now. I didn't mean it like that. No, just you came out of nowhere, and that's really borderline for the whole, you know, what is it? What is my fucking rules on that? Oh, that was my thing. I have a rule against, like, don't hate on people kind of thing, and discrimination and shit. I think that's a very borderline one for that. I don't know where to find my rules when I'm live. I don't hate them. I don't know. That's not what it sounds like. Let me put one of these down so I can get some water soon. Okay, so this thing is supposed to collect water, right? But you're supposed to be able to also put in mods to be able to let it collect pure water or more water. I think that allows you to purify the water so it doesn't come in as dirty water. So it should come in as drinkable water. That one allows you to catch more, I think. And I think that one cools it down so that it can collect it faster, I think. And they'll slowly fill up, but you can also put a mod in your gear as well. You can modify your stuff. If I was to look up, I think it's, yeah, water purifier mod. If I was to put that in my helmet or hat or whatever, I can go drink from the stream and it's clean, drinkable water. So I stop getting kind of poisoned by it and stop getting diarrhea from it. So that's, if I could make that would be great, but I have to find the schematic somewhere in the world, or I can find one somewhere in the world. But what I wish I could do is when I find pure mineral water bottles around the place, which you used to be able to find in those water cooler things, right? I wish that I could refill this with water to bring back to boil. You know, I wish after I drunk it, it would stay as an empty, like, thing that could be scrappable to polymers, because that would make sense. You know, I could either choose to scrap it to polymers or I could choose to make stuff with it. Let me put some of this away. I know she's got dysentery at the moment and there's nothing I could do for that. Except for maybe vitamins might do it. Disease-resistant cure, fatigue, that's not it. I would need to get goldenrod tea and I just don't have that. Alright, so these ones can stay with me. And I need to put the spring and shit away. The gun, maybe. I might be mostly out of the other bullets. Let me just restock my inventory a bit. And I kind of want to sell that. I'll put the honey there for the moment. I don't hate them, I just don't like them. I know, but you just gotta be careful with that because it's very borderline on like hate speeching against a group of individuals, and everybody has a different reason for how they choose to dress and represent themselves. It's an expression of self. Honestly, I still technically fly under the radar of like goth anyway, because like I wear pretty much all black at all times. But I don't know. I don't tend to think that I am one. I just keep getting typecasted as one by people, so I don't know. Alright, I could scrap that. It will allow me to put that away. Alright, I think I don't need the seeds. It'll give me a bit of extra room. And I could put that away then, and honestly keep the water on me, because I might need that. But honey, painkillers, that, yeah. Alright, I want that out of there. The honey in that spot. I had lockpicks there, but they'll do. Alright, so that lets me get all that shit off me. I should actually keep the money on me because I'll sell that when I go to trade next, and I'll sell that. So sell those two and that when I go over to Rect. I can't cook up stuff, and I basically need to go sell shit to Rec, these things, and then I need to keep looking in town to find a cooking pot, and I guess kind of like try to keep exploring as well. Unfortunately, it's like right on nighttime too.